Hi guys, John with you, and we're doing an unboxing, this time of the Dragon Smart Kit. It's 135 1939 to 1945 series. It's a Bef.Wg.III Ausf.J with Schurzen, basically a Panzer III J with Schurzen side armour. It's from Dragon. It's kit number 6570. On the side here it gives 4 painted up versions that you can make from it. On the other side it gives you some CAD drawings of the bits and pieces that come with the kit and stuff. On the back, usual Dragon kind of stuff, loads of info showing you their bits and pieces that have little extras that they've done to it, shall we say, that you won't get with the normal kits. Things like here, the stowage bin at the back, you can have it open or closed. Wow. Anyway, let's see what all the fuss is about. This is an unboxing, so unboxings are about seeing what's inside in the box. And let's see what you get. And I'll tell you one thing, you get some amount of plastic. As you see, I've already broken the seal. And I've had a look inside. So we've got a bag with 2 screws. I'll go through the screws in a while. What I'll do is I'll pause and take them out of the bag. Another bag with 2 screws. There's a bag with 2 big screws and a little screw. There's a bag with 2 medium-sized screws and a little screw. There's a bag here then with 1, 2, 3 screws, and some of them are made up from little ones. We've got our lower hull. We've got the metal Schurzen. We've got a clear sprue. We've got another sprue, what appears like to be the end of the barrel. We've got a very, very, very thin PE fret. We've got some decals, transfers, stickers. We've got some DS plastic one-piece track, which seemed quite nice actually. You know, hollowed out guide horns, the whole shebang. Like I said, we'll have a good look at it in a few seconds. And we've got our set of instructions, and on the front with the sprue map and the loads of blue. And apparently the blue means that we don't use these pieces. So let's I'll just pause this and we'll get them out of the bag, so I don't want all the crinkly noise, and we'll have a look. So now we've got everything out of the bag, and I'll try to make this interesting and not long-winded and boring. We'll start with the little bits first. In other words, I won't go into too much depth on looking at the pieces themselves. Purely, you know, I find some of those unboxing videos that go on and on and on a bit too flippin' boring, and I must admit I've made some myself, and nobody really wants to see that. You want to see what we're getting. What are we getting for our money? Is it worth spending that? Do you know what I mean? That's roughly what I watch them for anyway. So that's what I'm going to do them as. So we'll be very, very careful with this. Right, we've got our sheet of, when I say sheet, I mean our little card of decals. Their decals, they seem to be quite nice. There's nothing really more I can say about them. They're very, very thin. Anybody who's made Dragon decals, I don't know. I've never made a Dragon, so I don't know whether they're good, bad, or indifferent. The PE fret. Oh, wow, that is wafer thin. Very, very shiny, obviously, but there's loads of little bits and pieces on that. Seem to be some sort of tool clamps. We've got the aerial. Excuse the touch of my fingers, lads. I'm sorry, I've been working away all day. And we've got the grills and things. So there's some quite nice bits of paper thin PE. Like as you can see, I mean, it's bending under its own weight. That is super thin. I'm going to have fun with that, I'll tell you that much. Yeah. Right, that's the PE and the decals. You've got the side plates, the Schurzens. Let's just have a quick scant at them, shall we say. Just a quick look. Let's look at one of them. They appear to be made of aluminium substance. Quite nice. Should be able to damage them up quite nicely and make them look very, very realistic. They're a nice thickness. Yeah, lovely, very, very nice indeed. And we've got our clear parts and the top of the barrel, shall we say. And I won't go taking them out because I don't want to scratch them or anything like that. Now let's just have a quick look at the sprues and the oh, look at the detail at the bottom of that. It says crisp and sweet. Very, very nice indeed. As you can see, that is very, very nicely moulded, lads. It really, really is, I must say. So there's our tub. First of the sprues, sprue R, has the wraparound for the turret, I presume. Armour stuff, extra armour. Some very, very thin pieces there. Very, very light, I must say, yeah. Very, very light indeed. Oops. That's a loose piece. There's our little turret basket. Very nice, very nicely moulded. And some more parts. Like I said, I'm only doing a quick review. Just have a quick look at the parts, really. Anything that sticks out that, the normal things we want to actually have a look at, like the gun mantlet. Now, it gives, by appearance of that, it gives you a choice of different gun mantlets. Apparently Dragon, if you don't have a spares box, you're only wasting your time with a Dragon kit because you'll fill it up fair fast, apparently, from what people have been telling me. Oh yeah, all the different types of fronts and things. We've got our tow cables. Nothing really more we can see. I'm just waiting really to find the barrel. The interesting parts, the parts that we actually want to know about. What are the condition of those? Some lovely, lovely detail here on the on the fenders, mud flaps, whatever you want to bloody well call them. Very, very nicely texture, that sort of anti-skid texture, the diamond plating kind of stuff. Very, very nice indeed. Loads and loads of bloody sprues, I'll tell you that much. There's an engine deck. Don't know whether it's the one to be used or not yet because there's so many parts. We've got our tracks, we'll have a look at them in a minute. And we've loads and loads of sprues of little parts, and my god, we have some amount. Now, is that the barrel? Well, I think it is, because there's a hollow mould at the end of it, so I think that's our little barrel. It's slide moulded, very, very nice. Very nice indeed. There's our, it's all part of our gun mantlet and basket and stuff, so that's definitely the gun saw. Well, it's one of them. Not a Dragon kit, you might get 2 or 3. I've seen people unboxings and people have had three different barrels within the box. Don't know about this one. Right, there's our block for the jack block, and more lovely tiny little parts that most companies will just mould onto them, and Dragon don't apparently get you to put them on themselves, but they're beautifully detailed. They really, really are. And I've gone through some amount of sprues and I haven't even got down to the wheels yet. There's the back of the engine deck. There's a little machine gun there, and even that's drilled out. That's very nice. Yeah, little bow mounted machine gun, I think it is, or it could be the little bow mounted machine gun. That's very nice. And there's our wheels. and things. Very, very, very nicely detailed and moulded. I must admit, I haven't seen a single bit of flash, not a single bit. There's a MP40 there. Wow, they are absolutely beautiful. They really, really are. And that's the same sprue again, it doubled up, and we've got a couple of parts that broke away from the sprue. We've got the top of our turret, one piece, very nicely moulded indeed. So all in all, we've got what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 sprues, a hull, tracks. Let's have a look at, quick pop out one of these tracks and we'll have a look at them. Now, the only things we haven't had a look at, and the instructions, which I'm not going to dwell too long on. The tracks, they don't feel as heavy as the Tamiya ones. The guide horns, they're all hollowed out and everything else, and the detail on them is actually quite nice indeed. It's very nice indeed. They're very, very light. The rubber is much lighter than, you know, the Tamiya ones and stuff like that. So that's basically the inbox review. We'll have a quick look at the instructions. It's a pamphlet form. It gives what, 24 steps, and 4 painting options for the Bef.Wg.III bridgehead 1943, Regiment 656, unidentified unit in Russia 1943, unidentified unit in Russia 1943, and Panzer Regiment 7 North Africa 1943. So you've got 4 nice options and units there to use. Whichever one is up to you, obviously enough. I don't know which one I'll do yet. No, still don't know what I'll do. I think that I'll find something nice to do, shall we say. We'll do one of them. So anyway, lads, that's the inbox review. It's a lovely, lovely kit. So far, I mean, I've done inbox reviews and kits that look absolutely fabulous, and when you go to make them, they're bloody donkeys. And I've got some kits that don't look the very best and go together absolutely beautiful. So the inbox review part of it is good. Stay tuned for the build. It will be in a while. I'll be starting that pretty soon. And I've got this. I'm going to enter it into Jens and Felix's Say Cheese group build. And I'm going to put some figures with that. Obviously, somebody taking a photograph of guys in the field. So that will be my entry for that. I've got to do. I'll do a makeup video once I've got the figures sorted out and other bits and pieces. But Felix and Jens, this will be the my entry into your fabulous idea for a group build. Say Cheese, war correspondence one, and stay tuned, as I said, lads. Stay tuned to the channel, and I will be doing a build update on that. Most definitely, or when I say a build update, this would be the Dragon Kit in loads and loads of pieces, like we've just seen. It'll be plenty build updates. I'm really, really looking forward to getting stuck into that. So let's stay tuned to the channel for future updates. Like I said, don't forget to like and subscribe. Subscribe if you haven't already subscribed. And don't forget, push the like button and give it the old thumbs up or thumbs down. It's up to you. I don't care which. Well, I do actually, but it's nice to say you don't care. I do care. I do care. Anyway, lads, catch you up in the next one. Stay safe and be nice to each other. Don't forget, go up and buy a kit and build it. And you know, you don't have to go for the big dragon kits. Some of the best kits I made were some of the cheaper ones. So, like I said, lads, be nice to each other. John Moore, signing off.